I came home from work today, and my wife asked if I've seen the dog bowl, and I said, I didn't know he did.
That is amazing.
Probably my favorite dad joke I've ever heard.
You think that's your best dad joke?
I do, but I didn't get any laughs, but I think it's funny. I'm laughing to myself.
Did you hear about the Italian chef with a terminal illness?
The Italian chef?
Italian chef with a terminal illness.
Italian chef. No.
No? Anyone? You hear about him?
No.
No, I don't think so.
He passed away.
Oh, of course. Yes. That's impossible.
Can only do so much.
Cannoli.
Can only do
Do so much. I love cannolis.
Now he's just a pizza history.
That's a threefer.
That's a threefer.
Oh, for the price of one. Well done.
I'm really not sure what I've gotten myself into here.
We have a dad on the show tonight, so we expect a great dad joke. No pressure.
We have 3 dads.
Why? I guess I am a dad too.
Yeah.
And you. I forgot about that part.
Best I recall, I have kids.
Well, yeah. However, my daughters are present. So
Right. So it's different.
It's a little different.
You got to be good. Hey, would you guys like to introduce yourself?
My pleasure. Yes. This is my name is Scott Wraith. I am currently the Vail mountain bike team head coach.
Yep.
My daughters have been on the team for quite a while. So my oldest daughter, Shelby, she has been on the team coming up since 6th grade. So the Vail mountain bike team starts in middle school, which is amazing because, again, there's a T-shirt made for this. But, they didn't have this when I was in school.
And for our global listeners, Vail is a suburb of Tucson that's just east of Tucson. Yeah,
exactly. Thank you. It is just east of Tucson. So it's a small little town. Great. But anyway, they have their own mountain bike team. They have their own high school team. Vail's a great school district. They have several high schools now. We have Empire, we have Andrada, we have Micah, and we have Cienega. We have quite a few high school teams, but they also, the ACA, which is the Arizona Cycling Association, they also go down to middle school, which starts in 6th grade.
Oh, that's cool. That's awesome.
It's expanding mountain biking to just and grabbing these kids when they're young and trying to build that passion for cycling.
Mm-hmm.
So you are the Vail Composite School mountain bike coach. Yeah. And you actually have you actually have members of your team that are outside of the Vail school district as well. Is that right?
We do. Yeah. So there's boundaries, right? So the Vail mountain bike team consists of a composite team, which is if you're not in high school, if you're in a middle school, you're a part of the composite team.
Right.
And then you have high schools, and if you're in the Micah or Andrada or any of our high schools that are in our area, then you have your own team, and you have your own jersey, and you have your own division, and it's great.
And it's all part of the Vail team, though. Right?
It's all part of the Vail team.
All work together.
Yeah, we all work together. We're one team, and there's really no identification other than the jersey you wear when you race. Right.
All right. I want to hear from Riley and Shelby. Riley, you want to introduce yourself?
Sure. I'm Riley Wraith, and I've been on the team for 3 years, I think.
You have been 3 years. You're going into your 4th year now.
Oh, yeah. Because I'm going to Empire next year.
Coming up on freshman.
You're going to Empire as well?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow, you and Scanner both, man. It's like Empire's a place to be. Do you know that the principal of Empire is a buddy of mine?
Yeah, I found his Instagram.
Yeah. Are you stalking Matt Donaldson?
Of course you
I'll text him. Scott was on a text message that we just had with Matt Donaldson and Bubbles about Project Bike Tech. Yeah.
Bubbles. Oh my gosh.
That's Ben. Yeah. Well, welcome. Can you pass the mic over to your sister and let's hear from Shelby?
Hi, I'm Shelby Wraith. I am Riley's older sister, and this will be my 7th season.
7th?
My 7th. Wow. Great. I'll be a senior next year.
That is really cool.
What school are you at?
Empire.
I'm
a junior right now at Empire.
So is Empire awesome?
I love it. It's pretty great.
How's calculus going?
It's kind of awful.
Calculus is kind of awful.
How's that 4-hour calc test?
Also kind of awful.
Smart girls.
Scanner was stressing about choosing Empire, but I was super stoked that he did because we know Matt, and I think it's a really great school. So I'm happy to hear that you love it and you're there, and that you're going there as well. Maybe when Scanner gets home, you can high five him and tell him that he made a good decision. He would appreciate that.
Yeah, Matt Donaldson is fantastic. He's been a huge supporter of us because when we when we talked about the teams with him, when I took over as head coach, we had a meeting with him because he's kind of the nexus of the mountain biking. Him and John Carruth, who's the superintendent.
Yep. John is the guy that passes us in the morning.
That's who that is.
So we ride out here.
All of us. All of us.
Oh, all of us. Okay, I thought it was just us.
John laughs us, right?
Twice.
Shout out to John Carruth.
So they're both huge mountain bikers, which makes it easy, right? So we actually were considering going independent outside of the schools for various reasons. And we don't, and Matt Donaldson said, no, we really want this to be part of the Vail School District. And it was partially because it's not a recognized sport at the schools. It's not baseball. It's not football. It's not basketball. It's not one of those glamorous ball sports, right?
Right.
But we have such a loyal following, and we grasp these kids who don't fit into that. And there's many more that don't fit into the ball sports than do.
I think you're right. If you look statistically, that's an interesting comment.
Yeah. So the great thing about mountain biking, and I'm biased because I love it and I've been doing it for 20 plus years.
Yeah. That's your bike age? Your bike age is 20 plus. What's your bike age?
Minimum.
Do you know what I mean? Like, how long have you ridden a bike for?
My bike age is probably like the whole time, 17.
So you've been riding since you were born?
Like,
on the Strider?
Like pre.
You're 17, so her bike age is 4. She's been riding. I have videos of their first time they rode a bike without training wheels.
Balance bikes
for both of them. No, that we didn't do the balance bike thing.
Right on.
We just did training wheels for a little bit, and then I took them off one day, and we just did it until
at age 3.
Okay, so your bike age is 14.
That's young.
Yeah, 14 out of 17.
14?
Riley, what's your bike age?
I think it's like 10 or 11.
Yeah, probably 11.
Yeah.
11.
Yeah. So we didn't do the Strider bikes because I'm kind of old school, I guess.
Yeah.
Is that, we took the training wheels for a while and then we just took them off one day. And
Right
we
on.
just did it.
Yeah.
And one of my most vivid memories of them as little was Shelby getting upset because she couldn't turn a corner and then getting off her bike and throwing it down and going and sitting in some stranger's driveway because she was very upset that she couldn't do a turn in the street, and she threw the bike down and went and sat in some stranger's driveway
funny.
and
That's so
pouted
funny.
at 3 or 4 years old.
Yeah.
No, but it's a sport for everybody because there is no bench. There is
Everybody races. Nobody
there
sits.
is, there is
Nobody
no
sits.
second string.
Yep.
Right. Everybody, we cater to every level. There is kids when they start, they can't complete a 5-mile ride.
Yeah.
And then there's kids who start who can be on the podium on their first season.
Yeah.
Right. So we cater to everything in between, and we love all of them.
Right.
And so every season when we talk about preseason, we talk about the parents' meetings and things like this.
Yeah.
One of the first things we do is talk about goals. What is your goal? And a goal can be anything. A goal can be, I want to ride a mile without stopping. I want to ride, I want to be able to finish practice without breaking, without
So it's a
passing out
personalized goal.
or throwing up
Yeah.
for that matter.
I want to ride with these guys without breaking my crankset. Because the last time I rode with you guys, I broke my crankset.
There is a kid on the team, and Shelby knows. His name's Ethan. His goal every ride is to ride without getting a flat, because Ethan gets a flat just about every ride. No, but we cater to
Anybody.
and that's our pride.
Mm-hmm.
And that's probably the biggest thing, is that it's such an inclusive sport.
Right.
So, speaking of inclusive, I guess I never thought about that. There is no bench on the mountain bike team, which is pretty rad. And then when we got involved 2 years ago, it was my first year, for my son, and I wish he would have continued.
Dude, way to go to wear the Vail mountain bike shirt.
Yeah, thank you.
I feel like
it
I
sucks.
should go to my.
Yes.
I feel like I should go into my bedroom and change.
Yeah,
my shirt.
go change. Go get
Although
it.
that was like 30 pounds ago, so I don't know that it would fit. Just for the record.
But you talk about the culture
No
of
judging.
being about being inclusive. Like, we felt so welcome, not knowing anything about mountain biking at all.
Yeah.
And every time we show up to practice, like, everyone's like, "Hey, how you doing?" And helping us, coaching us. It was
definitely
a wonderful experience,
inclusive and welcoming environment.
So
For sure.
thank you for that.
Yeah.
No, I mean, again, like I took over last year. Last year was my first year as head coach, and I've been an assistant coach, if you will, since Shelby, my oldest, started 6 years ago. This is her 7th season. So I started mountain biking years ago.
Like, when did this start? It didn't start that long ago. You must have been like right at the beginning.
Pioneers.
Well, I started
The racing. Like, when did it start? It wasn't.
No, it was about 10 years ago.
Okay, so you were
she
like-
only
you
started
were
like
like
3 years in.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and it was a great story with Bubbles. And he started
Bubbles, Ben Chandler.
Yeah.
Ben Chandler.
If you see Ben Chandler, Ben's Bikes, over on
Ben's
Houghton,
Bikes,
please go in and call him Bubbles. Hi, Bubbles. Hey, speaking of which,
perpetuating.
Scott, I hate to. We do a lot of rabbit holes here.
Yeah.
What was Conejo?
Rabbit. Conejo. Very good.
Oh my God!
Conejo.
It's so funny you say that. I grew up on Avenida de la Conejo.
No shit.
We need to go into nicknames before we. But we're cutting.
What is your nickname, Scott?
Oh my gosh!
Wait, come on.
His nickname is Scotty Van Halen.
Scotty Van Halen. Wait, what's the story behind Scotty? Wait, I would like to hear the story from Shelby. Where did he get Scotty Van Halen?
Here we go.
I think it started around the time Eddie Van Halen died, or maybe before that.
Long before that.
Yeah. Okay. So when we first met Zach Olson, Zach has guitars. He played guitar.
Yeah. Do you guys play guitar? You play guitar?
Yeah, a little bit. I think this is where this story is.
Okay, go ahead. Please feel free to grab one. Please feel free to grab one off the wall.
I need to warm up a little bit, but yeah, I absolutely.
Yeah, so we were playing guitar and Zach loves nicknames, just like you guys do. And Zach called him just Scotty Van Halen one day, and he's my dad, and it's my contact for him in my phone.
Scotty Van Halen.
Van Halen.
So I'll give
That's a great nickname.
I'll give a little backstory on that. So I mean I grew up in the 80s, right?
Yeah.
And I'm a huge.
Wait, how old are you, man?
I'm 52.
This is the oldest guest we've ever had.
Yeah, I thought he was young.
We had Mike Mucker on. I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you, Scotty Van Halen.
I will.
Scotty Van Halen.
So I'll try to be.
Oh man, his girls are cracking up right now.
Oh my gosh. This needs to be broadcast via video or something.
Yeah, no, everyone keeps telling me we should do video, and I'm like, listen, I have a face for radio.
Yeah,
it doesn't.
All of us.
I can't do video.
So I grew up in the 80s, and I loved all hair rock bands, right? So, and I loved playing guitar, and I loved the idea of playing guitar. So.
That's fine. Open it up.
I actually got.
Plug one of those in. Let's get him.
Oh,
you want to do a little?
Sure,
Scotty, you want to do a little shit
riff here?
Absolutely, I can play. Yeah.
Which one do you want, man? All I got is tellies and strats here.
That one over there.
That one.
Yeah,
you know what that is?
It looks like a Strat.
It's a G&L. You know what that is?
G&L.
G&L.
No.
So Leo Fender, sold the company.
Okay.
And he had a non-compete clause for a while, and then he went and started a company called Ernie Ball.
Oh, Ernie Ball. I know Ernie Ball.
Sold that company. Then he started a company called G&L.
Okay.
That's what that is. So if you were to take the evolution of the Stratocaster
to Ernie Ball to G&L.
G&L. So it's like a custom Strat. If Leo had stayed with Fender way beyond the time when he left it, the Telly,
the
Strat, that's a G&L. That's a G&L.
Yeah.
This is what he would have done.
Nice. Huh. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So
anyways,
I actually,
keep going.
yeah, so that's all right. No, I appreciate it. So I'm not a very good.
Sorry, man. I don't get to talk about my guitars a lot on this podcast. So I'm geeking out.
Chance he gets.
I'm geeking out on my guitars a little bit.
So I'm not a very good guitar player. I wish I was. I wish I was better.
No, neither am I.
I wish I had the time to play more. So the story is why I was called Scotty Van Halen is, one, I loved Van Halen.
Yep.
And so I bought a guitar. I took some lessons, and then I tried to, the typical
Eruption.
Yeah, exactly. Tried to learn how to play Eruption. But then the story gets interesting. Is I work at a very well known resort here in Tucson, Arizona.
Can we mention it?
We can mention it. It's called Canyon Ranch, and
I got some questions about Canyon Ranch, so we're going to come back to it.
We'll come back to it. In 1991 ish, I got to meet Eddie Van Halen and Valerie Bertinelli.
I don't know who Valerie Bertinelli is.
Who's that?
Seriously?
Yeah. How do we not know this?
I'm way younger than you, bro. I know it doesn't look that way, but I am way younger than you.
He's sensitive about this stuff.
I know.
Oh my god!
I'm actually not that much younger than you, but it's fun because I know you're like sensitive to it. So I'm going to.
Not really, no. But
who is she?
So it was Eddie Van Halen's wife, Valerie Bertinelli.
Punk rock. Okay, so she's Wolfgang's mom.
She's Wolfgang's mom, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. So Eddie Van Halen and Valerie Bertinelli, and actually Wolfgang was there when I got to meet him as an infant.
1991. He must have been like 3 years old.
Yeah, 91, 92, somewhere around there. So I got to meet Eddie Van Halen. And
wait, were you guys even born at this point?
No, not even close.
No, I was born in 2009.
I haven't. Jesus Christ!
Shelby, when were you born? 2006. All right.
No, I hadn't even met the girlfriend I dated before their mother. So at this point, so in a long way before this. But anyway, I got to meet him, and he was an idol of mine. And at the end of the story, Canyon Ranch is famous for accepting and bringing in celebrities and not as a safe place, right? So we don't ask for autographs, we don't take pictures, we don't do all
it's a safe place for celebrities to come and just like relax
and chill
online
out.
with all that separate.
We're gated, we have security and all this stuff. So I decided Eddie Van Halen is my idol, and I was just a waiter at the time, and I decided to risk my career as a waiter, and I asked Eddie Van Halen for his autograph.
Wow.
Which is like against your company policy.
Clearly. Very much so. Very, very much so.
What'd he say, man?
He said, oh my gosh, yes, absolutely. And I said, okay, by the way, would you mind doing it out in the lobby? Because the owners of the company are sitting 2 tables away.
Oh man,
Did it?
dude?
Like
That's
in front of
ballsy.
them?
So I did it.
That's alpha male right there.
Seriously,
Like,
he doesn't even care. Wow.
Well, I was a waiter, so I didn't have. I was like 20 years old.
Come on, man. I need your autograph, but we got to go out in the hallway and do it.
So
Dude,
Listen,
again, I'm going to geek out on guitar stuff too because he was such a nice guy, and I was a waiter at the time, and I got busy. With tables and waiting tables and stuff. And I'm like, well, sure enough, he's not going to just wait for me to, at my leisure to come out and have him. Cause I brought a magazine.
Shelby, you okay? You look like you're struggling with your hair there. You're good? Okay.
I brought a magazine to work, and it's
Because you knew he was going to be there?
well, yeah. And the magazine was called Guitar Legends, and with him on the cover, right? Doing the typical Eddie Van Halen,
the
jump, exactly.
Yeah.
So I brought that with a Sharpie just in case. The greatest memory I have of that interaction was I watched Valerie, his wife at the time, get up and walk out of the dining room because back then our dining room doors, the little double doors where you could see out in the dining room. I watched her get up and walk out.
Was she upset with you?
No. Their meal was done, and they were they were just going about their day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, sure enough, he's not going to just sit and wait for me. He's a busy guy. I walk out the dining room and he's sitting there and he's staring at the doors of the kitchen, waiting for me to come out. And he points at me and he gestures to the lobby. He's like, hey, I'm waiting for you. Let's go meet in the lobby. And he gestures to me. I'm like, oh my God, this guy's
I never would have guessed he was that cool.
yeah.
Damn, dude.
So I go, I run back, I wave, I run back, I do what I was.
Get my Sharpie and magazine.
Yeah, I had other guests to serve. I walk out there, I serve their food, I run back in, grab my magazine Sharpie and he signed it, and I have it. I have a picture of it. I'll send it.
You
to
still
you.
have it?
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
We got to put that in the show.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I have a picture of it, and it's fantastic, and it says Scott, do it Van Halen style, 1994. 94 is when it happened.
Wow.
Yeah, thank you.
That is a great story.
Can you hear this?
Scotty Van Halen.
You don't know what's going on right now.
So anyway, that's the story. But we're getting away from mountain biking into guitars, which is fine.
That's okay.
But that's the backstory of Scotty Van Halen. Because then I went to Zach's house one day, and I
Zach
remember
Olson, who's also one of your coaches on the Vail.
Yeah, Zach
team.
and Sandy, his wife, is one of our is our team director, and
you go.
she's
Yeah, wonderful.
mind blowing.
Shout out to Zach and Sandy.
Awesome. Shout out to Zach and Sandy.
Yeah.
Zach is recovering from a obliterated collarbone.
Oh, no.
now. Yeah. Surgical repair and all that.
Oh
So-
gosh.
Oh,
Was it your fault?
No. I was not there. No.
Was it a bike crash?
It was a bike
Yeah.
crash.
It usually is if it's a car.
Very, very bike crash. He had to have surgery.
It wasn't on a road bike, was it?
It was not on a road
Okay.
bike. No, yeah. Anyway, so shout out to them. Sandy, his wife, is amazing on the team. She's sort of the glue to hold us all together and holds us.
And a really nice lady.
Yeah, for sure.
A very nice lady. Absolutely. Dylan, his son, but also Tyler was on the team for several years.
Is Tyler?
He was the captain.
He's not retired. He graduated.
I was going to say retired, but thank you. Thanks for that.
I tried following those guys, Zach and Tyler, once, and I was just like, I don't know, for maybe half a second. And I was just impressed. Yeah, I mean, they are so fast and good.
Yeah, they're top level. I mean, when I say top level, I'm no joke, right? Tyler, the third in the Enduro series or second?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Third. So Tyler.
In the NBA Mount Lemon Enduro series, they were talking about Tyler Olson. He got third, but he also had to put his chain back on his
During the race.
derailleur during the race. He probably would have been second.
He was seconds away from second.
Like
So anyway,
4 seconds.
so
Yeah.
And his dad, who's in his mid 40s, got
just shreds
6th place in all of the state for enduro. So they're beyond good, right? Yep. As far as skill level, endurance, and the thing about Zach and Tyler, for that matter, the thing about, and I mentioned this when we had the other day, is not only are they good. A lot of times you'll get good riders, mountain bike or roadies or whatever, and that's fine. And a lot of people are good. But to be able to teach, and be good,
that's usually those.
And also to be like super
together.
nice. Like let's be honest. I'm a big person, and Tyler's always been super nice to me, and Zach's always been super nice to me. So thank you for respecting the fat mountain biker.
Right.
I really appreciate that because I like to ride as much as the skinny guy does. I'm not fast, but that's okay.
Hey, I'm not fast anymore either, and I'm old.
I don't think he ever was fast.
Oh,
wow! That's
you don't have a little the drum.
No, I've got the. Hang on. It's here. Nope, that's not it.
Yeah, that was it.
There you go.
There you go. I think that I'm fairly sure if we were to go for a ride right now, I would still kick her ass.
Oh, really? So we talked with Aaron and James.
Wait, no, hang on. Do you think that's true? Could you take him?
I could take him. Yes, I could.
Okay.
Well, it depends on the terrain.
Oh, yes. Enduro or cross country?
Cross country.
Oh, he could beat me up a flat, smooth hill.
Okay, so what?
Flat, smooth hill.
You call like my head.
You call the course.
Yeah.
You call the course.
No bugs. No bug springs.
Pistol
It's
Hill.
got to be a fair.
How about Explorer Trail Star Pass?
Yes, Star Pass. I can
Star Pass Explorer Trail.
All right.
Should we do this? So, are you guys ready to do this father-daughter showdown?
Set it up.
I'm in.
All right.
All the way.
We'd have to do it at Star Pass. We'd have to get to Star Pass first. Sometime.
Hey,
I'll drive you if you guys need a ride.
We'll make this work. We'll film the whole thing.
We'll film the whole thing.
Oh,
honestly,
this is
actually
it's on.
We should do this as a bigger fundraiser, a father-daughter race.
Yeah.
So I think we can do this as a bigger fun. Are you guys really down for this?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
we do.
I think
so. There's a lot of fundraising that. I'm glad you mentioned that.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of fundraising we do. So the Vail Mountain Bike Team has a booster club for one, which we love to raise funds. And
we'll put all this in the show notes. There's a place for our listeners to donate.
So there's multiple things that we'd like to contribute to.
Right.
One, ourselves, of course, because eventually our booster club has just applied for 501c3 status.
Nice.
I didn't even know this.
Yeah. So this is new this year. So this is something it's been great. We're evolving the team. We're trying to get more money. And the more money we want to do, it does a lot of things. We bought some logoed canopies. We're trying to get more of a presence
at the races.
At the races, more of an identity, right?
Yeah.
And we're looking at like El Grupo, and we're looking at other places that have been established for many years and lots.
It adds to the experience for the kids, doesn't it?
Does.
Yeah,
and it has a lot of financial resources, right? And I think Vail has financial resources. We just need to direct them in the right area.
Yeah.
So we created a booster club. And we've applied about a month ago for 501c3 status. So we're going to be able
and for those that don't know what that means, that's a nonprofit status for an organization that's raising that will have a mission of raising money for the Vail Composite mountain bike team.
Exactly. So through those funds, we can do lots of things. One, we can buy product and items to support the team, like logoed canopies, and develop an identity of the team and have all that. But the other thing we can do that I really have a passion for is being able to raise enough funds through this
booster club
is to then help fund the race fees for our racers, because there's a lot of people.
Did we pay race fees?
So there's
totally don't remember this.
Yeah. There's a team fee to join our team, and then the Vail Mountain Bike Team.
How much does it cost to join your team in 2023?
It's $150.
So $150. I get to join the team, and I get to. What do I get from that?
So from that, you get a jersey, and then you get a race jersey and a practice jersey. So 2 jerseys, and then you get full support throughout the year of all the practices,
Staff and the coaching,
but also through that you also get other things. You get every race you get. Exactly what we want to accomplish through the Booster Club is eventually we want to be able to subsidize or fully pay for the race entry. So there's our team fee is $150 to join the Vail mountain bike team. And then the Vail mountain bike team is a part of ACA, which is Arizona Cycling Association. They have fees also.
What are their fees?
Their fees are, it varies every year. It's roughly the same, about $150
for all the races.
For all the races, all year long, right? So if you're in middle school, there's 4 races. If you're in high school, there's 5 races. High school has a state championship that is the 5th race, and there's a fee to do that, right? There's package fees on there. So $300, you can join our team and pay for all the races. Our president of the Booster Club. So the Booster Club, when you have a Booster Club, you have to have a board, right? Which is separate from the coaches. So, which is great because you have a separate governing body,
checks and balances kind of
balances, thing. Exactly. So the people on that board, his name's John Leach. He has a son on the team as well.
We know John Leach.
Yeah. He'd be awesome.
That guy's beard is out of control.
I haven't seen it lately.
Out of control.
Yeah, he is epic.
And that guy rides a gravel bike.
Yeah,
on everything.
He has a Lauf, right? You heard
He's
of
got a
Lauf?
Let's keep going.
They're fine, but anyway.
John works here with me. He works the same company I work at.
He does, yeah. So
John's a good guy.
We really want to grow not only mountain biking, but help pay for it, right? Just because one of my missions when I took over head coach as the mountain bike team is not just to do coaching. And I always, it sounds kind of cheesy, but I remember you're clearly younger, both of you younger than me. But when I grew up, I got
way younger. Mike,
way younger.
How old would you guess Mike is?
Just 48.
Close. Yeah, 49.
There you go. Perfect.
Thank you.
And me?
27.
Close. He's 29.
29.
But you were very
I've
close.
had a rough life.
A lot of stress.
Just with a lot of donuts. A lot of stress.
Hopefully, you listeners
A lot
can
of donuts.
Look at the images on the website or something like that.
Face for radio, we say.
Face for radio.
I'm 47.
So one of my things I've always talked about is mountain biking. So, and Coach Ben says this, and ACA says this. What's the quickest way to make $1 million in mountain biking? Start with 2 million and be a racer. Right?
Yeah.
You will not.
Yeah.
You're not going to.
Not on money making.
You will not have a career in mountain biking.
But,
right?
Yeah, but we've learned, if anything, from everyone we've met, in every aspect of every discipline, it's about a passion. It's not about making money.
And that's exactly right. So there are those that do, right? And it's 1% of the 1%, right? That will get to that level to be able to have a career and make money as with mountain biking or cycling as a path. So we know that we are not, unlike ball sports, everybody who goes into basketball and football and baseball thinks they're going to make it to the bigs. Yeah. Everybody does, right? They have that dream. There's so few in cycling that have that delusion, if you will, right? There are some. We have one on our team last year. His name's Ricky DeMombro. He's actually racing in Europe right now. It's great when those people do that and they're a part of our organization, but 99.99% will not do that. So one of the things we do that I like to do in the mountain biking when I coach is, we're youth development. And I take that seriously because not just in a cycling perspective, not just gaining skill as a cyclist, which is very important because cycling can be lifelong, but I kind of equated to back when I was young, I get home from school and there was these, programs on TV that were educational. And I'm trying to think of the phrase.
Like WWE?
No, not
WWE. World Wrestling, but
no,
the PBS, the
PBS specials. What were they called?
Not Sesame Street. Public broadcast,
public service announcements, right? So
yes.
Public service announcements. And it would teach you about different things, right?
Yes.
So that's what I want to do about in the mountain bike team. These kids are not going to be a career in mountain biking. And they are not the atypical or the typical athlete. They're sort of the atypical athlete, but they can develop into a lifelong healthy sport that is a community and is a passion. But through that, I think that we will We want to impart other knowledge, not just cycling knowledge. How to be a person,
Right.
How to be a good person, how to treat people,
Right.
how to do other things, not just from a cycling perspective. Sort of a public service announcement to the community. And how do you be part of a community? Not just from cycling. How do you do volunteering? How do you do trail maintenance? How do you we're a big group,
Right.
And we're noticed wherever we go, and we wear jerseys that say our name.
Yep.
And it's very important that we portray,
Represent.
Represent and have a good social perspective.
exactly.
To the outside.
It's huge, right? And because we have a presence, we have 50 kids on the team, 100 parents,
50 kids now.
close to 50
That's a big-
kids.
That's a big team.
That's a big team.
Oh no, go ahead. I was going to say, but parent involvement was always really cool as
a
well,
big deal.
right?
Yeah.
Being part of the coaching and involvement.
That's the other part of it, is that the parents will buy bikes because their kids are in this, and the parents want to become coaches, and the parents are a huge part of this, particularly the races. It's all volunteer driven.
Yeah.
The 100% at these races.
Yeah.
All right. We have so many things I want to talk about, but I want to hear from Riley and Shelby. I want to hear about like why you ladies, young women, are riding bikes, and any messages that you could, either of y'all, and there's no stress here. Riley's going to come over and jump on the mic. I want to hear about your thoughts about women and mountain biking, what it's done for you, and anything you want to say to prospective female riders out there.
I think if like you ride with people faster than you, it can help you like get faster and like be like what you want to be in like your mountain biking career.
Right.
So like racing and stuff like that, if you want to podium and like win, then you have to be like good at skills and techie stuff, and you have to be fast.
Right.
So
don't be scared to ride with people that are better or faster than you, because it's going to make you faster and better.
yeah,
Is that what you mean?
yeah.
So would you say the mountain bike team is welcoming to
women?
Oh, absolutely. Because like
And what about it is welcoming?
everybody's just so nice. Like there's so many groups that you could fit into that like accompany your speed and stuff like that, like your skills and your speed.
So it doesn't matter if you're a beginner and you're just starting out, or if you're kind of mediocre, or if you're super fast. There's a group of people in the mountain biking community that you can attach to and ride with.
Yeah. So like we have 4 groups this season, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 is beginner, and then 2 is like an intermediate.
Yeah. So we have groups 1, 2, 3, and 4, and this is something new that we started last year when I took over head coach, and something I observed when I was an assistant coach.
Yep.
Back then, and no knocks on how we did it before.
Yeah,
It's
we're just evolving. We're learning.
grow.
We're learning and
And
evolving.
we noticed that kids ride it different. So we all rode together, and there was stops, and there was waiting for all of us to catch up, which is, there's benefits to that, right? It's no drop ride, right?
Yep.
But there's also benefits to having kids race within their group, particularly those that have different goals. There's, as Riley said, there's a group of kids who their goal is to get on the podium. There's also another group of kids on the opposite spectrum. It's just a finish.
Just don't die.
Yeah.
Don't die. Don't get a flat. Don't throw up. All of these things, right? So we developed last year we did it. This year we've kind of, streamlined it or made it more efficient. We have 4 groups, right? So we have groups of coaches, and we designate coaches for each group.
Yep.
That will, like Zach, for example, is one of our strong riders, and Charlie and Aaron.
Yep.
They're strong riders. So we put them in the fast groups, and we let those kids just go.
Yep.
We don't hold them back. We said, you guys don't wait for
Go
us.
as fast as you can.
Go as fast as you can.
Yep.
Go as far as you can.
Yep.
And let's go, because your goals are different than this 6th grader, 7th grader, or even a senior who has ridden a bike for the first time.
Yeah.
So that's what we do. We have the groups now, and then everybody's in a group. Age is not a factor. It's your skill level. And so one of the things we do in the very beginning of the season, or in our preseason, is we will do a time trial. So, and we will do it at Mackenzie, which is a local trail here in town. and we'll do a time trial, and we'll kind of stage people on what we think their skill levels are, and we'll time them. And then based on their time to finish that trail, we'll place them in groups.
Yep.
And then they will get catered training, from skills to endurance to all sorts of things that will be much more individualized than we do, because as we grow, and this is a testament to Ben Bubbles, as
Bubbles,
the thing he's built is that it's grown from one kid. This Ben started this for one kid who was interested in racing. They built it from one kid, and it's grown from 1 in 10 years
to 50
to 50. And it's a testament to multiple things, to Ben and his dedication to the sport. And then 2, the popularity of the sport is skyrocketing.
All right, Dad, I want to hear from Riley and Shelby.
Oh, sorry.
Can we turn his mic off? He keeps talking too much.
I can actually turn his mic off. But okay, Riley, we heard your perspective. Shelby, I'd like to hear your perspective. So you're talking to like a lot of women out there that are thinking about mountain biking. What do you have to say to them?
I think one of the biggest things I always struggle with: don't compare yourself to the men. Men will always be faster. It's just kind of how the way it is. So when you ride with men, they will drop you. It'll happen.
We're built differently.
It's just built different. So some of the guys that I train with, so like Colin and Tyler, like guys like the people who race at the same level as me, but our guys are just kind of naturally faster. So, I kind of highly recommend riding with women. I love riding with other girls my age who are racing at the same level as me, because we really help each other, and it's slightly more of like a supportive thing, because we're really supporting each other and helping us race against each other, which is really interesting actually, because kind of like on the start line, you're with every other girl who's about to rate, you're about to try and beat, and we're always having conversations, and then you go race and you're trying to destroy each other.
Always.
Yeah, and then you get done and there's hugs and like, oh my gosh, you did so good. That was awesome. Like
Friendly competition.
It's a friendly competition.
And supportive.
Really, and supportive. So really, of course, and it's good to ride with men too, because they can offer a lot. Like I really got a lot of the skills training, and practice and stuff from riding with, some of the guys on my team. They really helped me so much, but I think riding with girls is easier to see how you compare to the people you're actually racing against.
Do you know Tara from Homegrown? Do you know that organization?
I know the organization, but I don't know the name.
So there's an organization in Tucson, and Tara is the owner of that organization. It's a mountain bike organization. They focus on gravity routing and downhill. And it's a lady, and it's a badass lady that runs it. And so we should introduce you to Tara.
Sounds awesome.
You should know Tara.
Yeah, Shelby would love that.
And you should maybe go ride with Tara, in one of her clinics. She's got clinics on Mount Lemmon. She's got clinics all over the place. She's badass.
That would sound amazing. Actually,
I think y'all would vibe. And we're going to Angel Fire Bike Park over July 4th. At the end of that week, so we're going to be there for a week. And at the end of that week, I'm going to leave Lacey, and we're going to drive home. And she's going to stay there with Tara and Homegrown for the women's downhill mountain bike clinic.
That sounds awesome. That's actually
it's super awesome.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Super awesome. So we'll what's her last name? Alcantara's.
I'll get Tara in a second.
I'm gonna butcher her last name.
Yeah, I'll get it. But I'm curious what their disciplines are.
Yeah. So okay. So Riley, you're in love with cross country.
Yes.
Okay, tell me more about that.
So racing.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Whatever. It's the floor is yours.
So, everything in cross country is it's easy to hard always. There's kind of easier trails. Vail trails is kind of easier than Sweetwater.
Yep.
But they both offer different skill levels. So, when you're racing, the Prescott course, there's a lot of uphill. But there's also a bunch of downhill.
Okay.
So
you like going fast.
Yeah.
You like going fast.
She really likes beating her sister.
Yeah.
Did she beat you, Shelby?
Up a smooth, flat hill.
Oh, yes.
Wait a minute.
So
You've used that same line twice.
Yeah.
You got to come up with something new, Chica. I'm just saying. So you're the technical junkie, downhill technical junkie, and you're the grinder.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Shelby is and always has been fearless, and not that Riley's not, but downhill.
Riley's okay with that. She's like, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, no, I mean Shelby, one of the things I'm proud of is I'm not, right? So I'll preface that I'm not a downhiller. I do have a lot of fear, and when I as kids when they brought them up, I really tried not to portray my fears onto them and let them find their own boundaries.
Yeah.
And Shelby hasn't found hers yet.
I have. It ends at Milagrosa. That's probably
She does. She actually.
Millie is a sick trail.
Mila scares me.
So
it scares everybody, right?
she does downhill, and then she actually tore her ACL in the parking lot.
Come on, tell me that story.
Okay. So I tore my ACL last season, right before last season. Not right before. I tore my ACL a year before I had surgery, actually, but thanks. Shout out to my parents for that one.
Bro.
No, I'm just kidding. I was on Mount Lemmon. We were at the top of Mount Lemmon doing Aspen Draw. I was with Zach, Tyler, and Jeremy. And, I made it. I was on Zach's Bronson, Santa Cruz Bronson. It was awesome. The trail was so great. I made it all the way down this like super cool trail. It was pretty technical. It was steep and lots of roots and rocks, especially up on the top of Mount Lemmon.
Aspen Draw is sick.
Aspen Draw is awesome.
It is.
Yeah.
And we got down the trail and we were on our way back down to the truck because we shuttled.
Yeah.
So I'm going, probably like 20, 25 miles an hour down Ski Valley, which is a steep like road.
Yep.
Flat, smooth road, of course. And the dropper on the bike I was on didn't go up all the way, only went up halfway. So I was like, I'll just hit the dropper lever and pull it on myself. That's kind of how you did it. And so naturally I ended up hitting the front brake lever and going over the bars
OTB
at 25 miles an hour, and my body went one way, my bike went the other.
On the concrete?
Yeah. So, and my body went one way, my bike went the other. My foot stayed clipped in, so my knee twisted. I tore my ACL and my meniscus. That was
but not known at the moment.
no.
So you kept riding?
Oh yeah, I rode like 5 more miles after that.
Oh man! To be young again,
Right?
But that is a gnarly crash.
Oh yeah, it kind of sucked. It was a bad
Kind
one. kind of terrible. No, I actually really thought I just kind of strained it. I was like, I just strained my knee. It's all right. Like,
what was the recovery then? Were you out the rest of the few months or whatever?
Oh no, I took 2 weeks off.
No,
we didn't know.
Well, all right. Yeah, so we didn't know. Being young, right? She didn't know she tore her ACL. She said, my knee hurts. So we iced it and just sprained it. And I wasn't there, and I didn't see the severity of it. And we thought she was fine, and we iced it, and she got better.
No fault to my parents. I thought I was fine too.
Yeah,
I kind of really did. I didn't think it was that bad.
She thought she was fine. We iced it, and my wife is a physical therapy assistant, right? So she looked at it. So it just needs to heal, right? We're fine. And then almost a year goes by, and there was more incidents of like running around and knees buckling, and so we finally maybe we should really get this looked at. So it turns out she had no ACL for like 9 months. Right?
Wow! And you lived with it. So do you always ride clipped?
Yeah.
Wow! Both of you?
Yeah.
Okay. They learned. So that was something I was strong about because there's such a benefit to that. And so when Shelby started, at
age 3,
she started. Well, she didn't clip in at age 3.
I did.
But we bought pedals that were clip on one side and flat on the other.
Okay, yeah.
And so, but I was very adamant about. So I'm always about pushing their limits and not. This is what's done. You find your limit yourself. I'm not going to hold you back. So we had pedals and clips. And they were both clipped in at a very early age.
Wow, it's impressive.
Just because I'm a firm believer is that kids can do anything it's parents holding them back.
Usually, it often is, isn't it?
Is their limitation.
Good coach.
Is their limitation, right? And that's fear of them getting hurt. And believe me, maybe it's a Gen X thing. I don't know. But I hurt myself many, many times. And I think you learn a lot by hurting yourself. Yeah. And I said, hey, you need to clip in and you need to figure it out. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to coddle you. You need to figure it out. Yeah. And they did. Mm-hmm. And they've gotten lots of Shelby got many compliments because she was clipped in at 11 years old on the mountain bike team when there's still seniors who won't do it.
That's crazy. So how's your knee today? Did you get did you have surgery or anything? Or
I did. I had ACL and meniscus surgery. So I think over that year, I kind of grinded away at my meniscus because it tore and then it kind of like wore away.
Yeah.
But they took a piece of my patellar tendon out, which is now my new ACL. I have 2 carbon fiber screws in my knee and missing 10% of a meniscus, but my knee is doing fantabulous.
I have an amazing picture of them taking a piece of her patellar tendon out. The surgeon took a picture of it.
They took my phone into the operating room actually, and someone took a picture of my open knee, which is awesome.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's disgusting.
I'll say it.
I don't know. My knee's hurting just listening to this story.
It's fascinating. It's a great story because Shelby, when she was wheeled into surgery to get it fixed, she's like, hey, can you take pictures of this? Surgeon's like, and the nurse was like, no, we got to take your phone. We got to take the surgeon's like, heck yeah, give me your phone.
Wow.
He took photos of her open knee.
No kidding. With her phone?
I don't think he was the one who
scalpel,
did it.
check. Phone, yes.
It was fantastic. Huh. It's amazing that what they can do these days and the recovery. And she's made almost 100%.
Almost
100%. I mean, I think that good. She is better than she thinks she is. Mm-hmm. And I think it's a lot of it. Cycling's a lot at that level and at her level. Mm-hmm. A lot of it's mental because she has the endurance and the physical attributes and all this.
Well, the enduro, I mean, there is a lot of overcoming fear, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You gotta be able to not bail. Because sometimes you bail and you're like, oh, I can do this, and then you're like, nope, no, I can't, and then you crash anyways.
Like full send.
Send.
That's where I am. Is the bailing.
Oh yeah, forget about it. Josh, raising his hand.
So, and that's where we talk about a good coach, right? And I'm not a good coach at downhill. I'm a head coach, and there's plenty of other coaches in the team that are as good, and I took on the responsibility, but. From a downhill endurance technical aspect, you have to have somebody who can explain adequately and then give you confidence. And that's where, Zach and Charlie and Jeremy and Aaron.
My first ride actually down Mount Lemmon, Zach convinced me the night before at like a kind of just like a summer pool party kind of thing at their house. Oh, you can do it on your hardtail. I had a pivot, a 27.5 pivot less. With 100 millimeters travel in the front.
Awesome.
And Zach was like, you can do it. You can totally do it. Go down Mount Bug Springs. Yeah, I went down Bugs.
With
all
a
the way.
hardtail?
Shout out to...
That's because she's got the skills.
Shout out to Pivot Cycles, big sponsor of ACA, founding sponsor, actually.
Oh, wow.
I went over the bar. It's really bad, actually, on that ride.
You did?
Oh, yeah.
So
that's all about confidence.
Over a snake, I think, too.
No,
right?
that was another ride.
No, there was a snake on that. Well, at least the ride I was on.
I crashed right in front of the snake. I wasn't too close to it.
So you're not scared of crashes?
No. For a long time,
she crashed at a very early age. I have a video of her crashing at Fantasy at 3 years old.
You took her to Fantasy at age 3?
Oh, yeah.
I was not 3. I was probably like 4.
Still
not 3.
My
4.
Goodness. Okay, all right. So
my bad.
Okay, so you're enduro, and did we hear like your cross country XC? Yeah. Okay, so why do you like that? And tell us about it. You like going fast?
Yeah, because downhilling is not my thing. Like
you don't mind pedaling, just going.
I like uphill better than I like downhill. Like techie downhill.
Oh,
okay. Like prison camp. Like the first time I went on prison camp was with a group of my friends. And I was so scared.
Yeah, I'm in that club. I was terrified.
She did it though.
Yes, homegrown Josh. Yeah, absolutely terrifying. So you pedal fast and you just go.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's your thing. That's your jam.
Yep.
Okay, we've got a little bit of time left. We want to hear definitely about an opportunity here that you're doing for the community. But real quick, we need some nicknames. So I don't think we ever heard the girls' nicknames. So what's yours?
I have a bunch. Like Sandy calls me Riley Bear.
Okay, Riley Bear.
And say why?
Because at the start line I have like a really bad RBF. So they take pictures.
What is that?
It's
RBF. Okay, all right. Okay, yeah. All right, they can't say it. Yeah, resting bitch face.
Resting
RBF.
bitch face.
Okay, so at the starting line,
Like
you have bad
race.
RBF.
It's kind of scary, actually.
Really?
She
Can we
looks
see it?
Really mad.
Yeah.
Let's see it.
No, right now. Do it live.
Yeah, no, live.
Pretend you're at the start
Yeah,
line.
pretend.
I don't know how.
No,
like,
just do it.
Pretend you're at the starting line. This is the funniest thing ever.
I can't.
Just do it. No, it's not an on-demand thing.
So wait.
She's not on a bike with a number plate on.
Yeah, so you can't put yourself there. So Riley Bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, how does that? Yeah, RBF. How does it connect with?
It's scary.
So Riley Bear came around because when she's not happy.
Oh,
it's
okay.
very evident.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. I would never have guessed. She seems like such a sweet girl.
Nuts.
Okay. All right. So you're looking for that picture. Shelby, what's yours?
I don't know. I don't.
No,
I actually.
So we just call her
no
Shel
idea.
Bell.
Okay.
Yeah, Shel
Shel
Bell,
Bell.
or I still call her Stinker Bell.
Yep. We know that story.
From when she was 2.
I'm going to call her OTB.
Okay.
OTB
I think
is-
OTB, 'cause that seems to what she, yeah.
That's my.
That's a. Oh yeah,
was
no,
thinking
that
of-
is
Yeah,
that is
it's-
wow.
thinking-
It's
deep
intense.
That is serious. So is that because you're focused or?
Yeah, I'm like completely like.
Dude,
I'm
that's
not
the
thinking
zone.
About, I'm not thinking about anything else except for like my strategies that I'm gonna do on
Holy
the course.
cow! That's. I mean, at your age to have that.
Can you give us a copy of this picture so we can include it in the show notes here?
Okay.
I'll send it to my dad to send to you.
Can we call her RBF?
RBF.
That is awesome.
Yes.
All
All
right.
right. We'll have to come up with an explanation that's PG for that. But yes, we'll know in this room.
Riley Bear
and
friends.
this.
Shelby, you don't have a single nickname. Come on.
Shel Bell.
No.
No, that's my dad's
Nothing.
nickname.
Come on.
Shelby Mustang.
No one.
Zach.
I'm sure there's
We have to
nicknames
come
that
up
I'm
with
not aware
one.
of.
Zach.
Yeah.
Josh is very good at nicknames.
I am
to
good
be
at
honest.
nicknames.
He's-
Before we
yeah.
finish this, you're going to get a nickname.
Okay.
Yes, Josh. Yeah, don't let us down. You're always on the money with nicknames. All right, so Scott,
Yes.
you were telling us off air,
Yes.
about a very exciting thing you're doing for the community. Can you
Yeah.
walk us through that?
Absolutely. So, somewhat related to the mountain bike team and coaching, I'm a huge cycling fan and a proponent, right? So I work at a resort here, and we have some members at our resort who are also very large cyclists. And then the El Tour de Tucson just got rated the #1 cycling event in the country by USA Today.
No way.
Yes. Yeah.
That
So
is
it was a readers poll, and it was a whole bunch of really cool events. And I don't want to diminish any of those because any cycling event is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But El Tour de Tucson, which has been around for 40 years, got the #1 rating.
So that started when you were 12.
Thank you. Yes. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Josh.
For
Always bringing it home.
For a fat mountain biker, that's pretty. That's pretty good.
Wow.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good
I'll
math.
see what you did there.
That's pretty good math for an overweight mountain biker.
He descend. I'll tell you, he does
set
descend
himself
very
up for that.
fast.
He set it. He totally set himself up for that. Anyway, yes. So Canyon Ranch, where I work, has been 44 years. El Tour de Tucson is 40, 41, 42 years.
So that started when you were 8.
Yes. Thank you.
Josh is good at math.
Yeah, Josh, I know is the host, but he doesn't have a mic or a headphone for a reason. But
took it away.
in his own house. Anyway, so Canyon Ranch has been, and El Tour de Tucson has developed this program called El Tour Bikes for Change, and it coincides with our mission as a mountain biker organization to get more kids on bikes. And what they do is in 2022, last year, the organization, with Canyon Ranch's help, with a bunch of other local businesses, we donated 560 bikes to underprivileged youth.
So awesome.
This year in 2023, we hope to at least double that.
Wow.
And we're going to hopefully approach 2,000 bikes that we will donate for free to the local community, to the underserved, underprivileged youth. And Canyon Ranch, and then my mission with this is El Tour and a local auto dealership, Jim Click Ford, Jim Click Automotive, and other people, the Tucson Boys and Girls Club, are going to really grow this program because there's a huge benefit to this. Cycling in general is healthy. It can get you around. It can get you social. And then if you are a 16, 17-year-old and you are in a financial hardship area, it can get you to work and back. Right?
Yep.
So
great point.
the Tucson Boys and Girls Club is huge in that. They go up to age 17 and we can get kids on bikes to get them transportation to jobs. Right?
Yep.
And the other thing we want to do, and this is in development, this is kind of a personal passion of mine, is that we do this once a year during the El Tour de Tucson. 2 weeks before the El Tour, there is a huge donation event where we give all these bikes to these kids, right? And there's a huge fundraising event to that local communities. And I think we'll have a link in the
show notes for sure.
In the show notes. Thank you. And then for $150, you can give an underserved kid a bike, a helmet, a light, and a lock.
So they're all set. $150.
They're all set for $150. For $1,500, you can give 10 kids all of those things.
But you don't have to donate $150. You can donate anything that you're
Any
comfortable
dollar
with,
amount. Yep.
But multiples of 150 will get those kids.
That's correct.
Those things.
Absolutely.
So just to put the math to last year was 560 bikes, and this year you're trying to double that.
We're trying to double.
I love how you guys raised the bar.
Yeah. We're trying
no
to.
joke.
I mean, yeah. Our limit is only ourselves and the ability to get the word out that this program is out there. And the other thing I really want to do, which is my personal kind of, which I want to get my coaches and my team and the kids on the team involved in this from a community service perspective. Because I think it's one thing to give kids 1,000 bikes, right, in the community. That's one thing, right? But what do you need to do to those bikes to keep them running for the whole year? These kids don't know how to operate bikes. We give them a bike, we give them a helmet, we give them a lock, we give them a pump, whatever the case may be. But then what? So there's several local bike shops in town. This organization we want to grow not only the one-time donation of a bike, but then how do you take care of a bike? How do you make a bike last for years? Because they can.
It's not a one-time thing. This is a long-term gift.
It is. It's a long-term gift. But right now we're and there has to be a step approach, right? You have to first give the bikes, and then after that, all right, what are we doing? This is in November, 2 weeks before El Tour de Tucson is when we typically do it. But what happens in June or July? And these underserved youth, maybe don't live in the most savory areas, and there's theft and there's disrepair. Because they don't have to take care of it. So we want to do a mid-year. Cool. Let's work with local bike shops in the city of Tucson and say, hey, in June, give a voucher to every kid that gets a bike that in 6 months they can come in
tune-up
and bring their bike for a free tune-up, a free flat check.
So smart.
Get a chain, get a new chain, all these things. And then our kids on our team who have gone through coaching and multiple years of coaching in some levels, how can we leverage that to coach these kids on, how to fit a helmet, how to check your chain, how to lube your chain, how to pump up your tire, how to take care of your bike so it will last you for years. So this is a very long-term thing that we want to do.
Love it.
It's a lifelong thing that you can do that's one, healthy, two, community based, and two, a like-minded sport. I go to, I'm a huge fan and a huge shout out to Todd Sadow, who's built Epic Rides and who has some amazing, she's wearing a 24-hour jersey.
Yeah. Let's hear about your story about the 24. You're wearing a 24 jersey. Let's hear about the story.
Oh, she's done it multiple times.
Oh, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
24 is actually my favorite race of the year. I've been doing it for a long time. I think probably since up at the seventh or eighth grade was my first time, but I've been going for as long as I can remember.
No kidding. I did not know
Riley,
that.
yeah.
Riley's been attending the race since she was 1.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
so you were raised at the 24-hour race.
Yeah,
She
and
was.
my first time
I have a
racing
picture
it
of her at
was
the 24-hour race a month old.
And we podiumed.
And they
we got
podiumed.
fourth place.
Are you?
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
With James.
on James's
With James
to James,
Cavazos.
yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Guess what place we took?
If you hadn't heard, 250th.
4th place. Congratulations. That is no joke.
Thank you.
All right, Shelbel. So sorry, you were talking about this. The 24-hour.
So 2 years ago, I ended up actually doing it solo. I did 6 laps that race, which is one of
100
my
miles.
highest
Yeah.
accomplishments.
No, kudos. We did
This year-
3, and I
yeah.
was exhausted and sore for 3 weeks.
This year I did 3 with my team of fellow broken people because we had all had broken some part.
Oh yeah,
of
we
our-
heard about that from James, right? The Broken Group. There are
Yeah.
2
Broken
teams.
Riders.
Yeah, Broken Riders.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
the Broken Bandits and the Unbroken
Yeah,
Bandits.
Josh
Okay.
and the Broken Bandits and the Unbroken Bandits.
Those are great names.
At the Tour of the White Mountains, I couldn't think of a name, so I called Shelby, and she didn't help me at all. So I just said the Unbroken Bandits.
Nice. Big sisters.
Well,
what are they going to do?
The Broken Bandits because Shelby tore her ACL. And,
Oh, that was when she had the
and
torn-
Charlie tore his shoulder.
Charlie
and-
broke his shoulder.
broke his
Ethan
shoulder.
broke his wrist.
Man,
Yeah.
you guys are just a
So there's-
mess.
We were a mess for a little bit.
Yeah.
And the
That's
Unbroken Bandits podiumed.
Yeah.
Oh my
That is-
god, literally so fun. Best race of my life.
Really? All right. So I love hearing the times. So to get 4th place, what kind of laps are you putting up? What times? Do you know?
Mine were the slowest because
So no.
So the lap times for all the kids. I mean, these are
Yeah,
kids.
they're the ones
Kids.
passing me. Yes.
Yes.
I remember.
So they're anywhere from Maggie and Will. So we talked about earlier. You talked about the Vail mountain bike team, but also Independence.
Yeah.
So great story, real quick. We were at Vail Trails, which is a trail system right across the street from where we live.
It's not going to be quick.
And it's not going to be quick.
At all.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's
Can we-
fade.
So
Can we stop
one day we finished a mountain bike practice session out there, and I see this dad and daughter riding around, and I said, "Hey, I don't know you, and I'm going to introduce myself because I'm like that. And do you ride?" And it turns out they were from a school district that wasn't in the Vail system. We introduced ourselves. They got to know us. They joined us as independent riders.
Nice.
But now they're trying to build their own team. So we sort of adopted them. Yeah. So they were on Riley's team, and they're crazy fast. Maggie and Will, brother, sister. Mm-hmm. And then you, Maggie, Will, Parker, and James. They podiumed. And the weirdest thing about the podium is that typical kids, they're like, whatever, I podiumed. I didn't even know I podiumed. They all left.
They thought it was 1 through 3, and it was 1 through 5.
Oh, cool.
So they all
missed
they all
podium.
left. So the only people on the podium were
Me and James.
Oh, it was. I didn't hear that part of the story.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
To accept
It was
it.
kinda sad.
but Shelby's solo effort, I think, also 6 laps. I've never done more than 4.
No.
And I was devastated.
Yeah. No. It's quite a ride. Almost 17 miles each lap.
Yeah, I was thinking about this earlier today. Not to brag about myself, but I'm
Please do.
Please brag. That's what this is about.
I was next 24. I'm really hoping to do another solo. And I'm trying to get 9 or 10 laps.
Well,
That's my goal. So wish me luck, guys.
No, seriously. And that's what your dad's talking about. That personal goal, right? Where you're just, I guess, trying to better yourself, right? Personal growth. But the cool thing about it is it's all inclusive, but yet you guys still produce, some top riders, so it's just a cool mix. Like you said, going back to just doing your best and learning about life and community.
Yeah. So Riley's already let us know that she wants to be an Olympic mountain biker.
Good.
Yeah,
It's
I
great.
love racing.
So we have
That's good for goal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we have
for you.
Ricky DeMombro, who's currently racing in Europe. We have
who else we got? So
Ricky and
yeah,
Brady.
Brady.
Brady. Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
Brady. Yeah.
Brady. I don't know. We have Brady Hogue, who is
My
actually
nephew.
Josh's nephew.
Yep.
Yes, exactly.
And I got to tell you, like, not only Brady, but also Griffin is my nephew.
So that's I started this. As a little kid, I had a BMX bike and I rode around the neighborhood. I just did that
Back in 1914.
Yes.
1776. World War I era.
Wow. Anyway, I just like just a typical. This is getting out of control.
Yes, it is. Control your daughters.
Can you please control your podcast?
This isn't my fault.
Okay.
This is Josh's fault.
Please.
You think your nickname is what? It's going to be Christopher Columbus.
Well, it was Daniel Boone for a long time when I was little, but because I had no sense of direction.
Do you know what his nickname is?
No.
Okay, we're going down too many rabbit holes here, but
Yeah, we are.
His
That's okay.
nickname is Magellan. He's got it on his bike out there. He just put it in Japanese samurai text, Magellan, for the same reason.
Yeah. So we won't go down that rabbit hole.
Yes, all right.
Because I was called Daniel Boone because I had no sense of direction. Because Daniel Boone did have a sense of direction.
Right.
I was
Same idea.
oxymoronic. Anyway, it's I totally forgot what I was talking about now.
I'm sorry.
What was I talking about?
We were talking before direction, 24-hour. Then we got about I don't know either.
I don't know. It doesn't matter
Christopher
anymore.
Columbus. That's
Regroup.
Okay, we were talking. I think I remember bringing us back now from the rabbit hole. Okay, Griffin.
Oh, yes.
Bringing kids up.
Griffin.
Confidence. Yes.
Yeah. So there's so many. I kind of started the conversation with a kid named Owen. Josh, his dad, invested in him, really invested in the team, and Josh Owen built a pump track in his backyard because he became invested. And Madison, another girl on the team, became invested and really loves the team and the atmosphere and the support we give and the camaraderie and things like that.
Yep. So, you guys, can't thank you enough for coming out here to the studio, on the podcast here. We appreciate it coming out. And for my kid, a couple years ago, and then my first experience in the mountain biking community, thank you very much. I know Bubble started it years ago, and you're continuing the tradition. So that's awesome. So kudos. We really appreciate you guys coming on. Any final thoughts? We like to have some kind of wrapping it up, final thoughts as we close out the segment.
I just want to say thank you for how much you guys are willing to do for the team. Like Josh is willing to to donate to build bikes and fix bikes and help just the kids and donate money so that we can get more kids on bikes. It's just thank you. That means a lot to me.
And socks.
Right
No, I mean my final thought is just get kids on bikes, get more girls on bikes. This is a sport for everybody, and it's not so much about the sport and the skill. It's about the community and the cycling community and what it can do for the community. Just ride bikes and kick ass.
Well said, Coach. Right, RFB? Oh, no, RBF. I'm sorry. I missed it. RBF. My bad. Santa Cruz.
RBF.
Socks.
That's yes. That is now stuck. RBF.
I can't even talk anymore. All right. What are your final thoughts, Riley?
ride your bike and have fun.
Ride your bike and have fun.
Yep.
I love it. All right. Thanks, guys. We'll see you around on the tracks.
Thank you very
trails.
much. Appreciate the support.